Lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit. And today has been quite a day, so I am so ready for something fresh, new, and exciting. And from the title of this video, I have a brand new project pan introduction, and this is for the One Tree Hill project pan. Now, when I first saw this in the Fantastic Ladies group, I knew I had to jump in on it. I love One Tree Hill. I have all 9 seasons on DVD. However, I have not actually watched season 9 yet, but I just adored One Tree Hill when it was a big thing. So I knew I had to jump in on this. And this project was created by Morgan, Yvonne, Mona. So everything, of course, is down below. I have actually gone and written out all of the prompts. I do have a little tick underneath each of them, so I will be writing out the product that I choose for each of those prompts. So this is kind of going to be my way of tracking it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to choose to randomize the prompts that I'm working on. You can do that. You can pull them all in at once. You can go in order. You can do whatever you want. But I kind of miss the randomization of these prompted projects. My Beauty and the Beast, I'm going in order. And as much as I enjoy that, I do miss the randomization. So I have already pre-rolled. Now, before getting into this project is supposed to go up on the 23rd of each month. Now, my 23rd of every month is my panning solitaire project, so I will be posting this on the 24th of each month. However, if you watched my panning solitaire project update slash kind of pause slash finale yesterday, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from that project, but I do want to bring it back, and hopefully sooner than later. So I didn't want to put this project on the 23rd when I've already got that project going on that date, even though it's going to be like paused for now. So the 24th is when I'm going to be posting these updates. This is a year-long project, so it goes from March 23rd until March 23rd of next year. So as I said, I already pre-rolled my 3 prompts that I'm going to pull into the intro because the phone that I randomize with you guys is actually dead at the moment. So I just pre-rolled, I screen recorded. So those will be up on the screen, and I randomized 13, 2, and 5. It may have been in that order. I can't quite remember, but I already have my products. So I'm just going to go over with them. I'm going to go over those with you guys. I don't have to go off screen to go and grab them. Now, the products that I chose, I think that they are very basic staple products. There's nothing fun and exciting, but I do think that they fit these prompts very well. Now, one thing that I kind of want to do with this project right now is just make this like a usage goal project. That may change, but for now, I think I just want to throw some uses onto some things just to make sure that I'm getting use on stuff. Of course, I have no idea what I'm going to pull into the project later on. So maybe if I want to finish something up or hit pan on something, I can absolutely do that. But for now, at least this intro, and for the next maybe little while, we'll just see how it goes. I want to just throw some usage goals on just to be able to use them. So we are going to start off with prompt number 2, which is Karen's Cafe. And this is a product that makes your makeup better. So this is not just a brand new product to the market. This is a brand new product in my collection. So I thought that a usage goal was going to be a really good way for me to kind of test this out, get an opinion, and see how much I like it. Now, what I decided to go with was a setting spray. Now, do I think a setting spray makes my makeup better? Not all of the time. I don't think a lot of them tend to work, at least the way that I like them to work. I use a setting spray for longevity purposes. I try and make my makeup stay on as long as possible. I work 2 jobs, and most of the time, especially a lot lately, I'm working like 16 hours a day. So I finish my one job, my 8 hours, and then I go on to my other job for another like 4 to 5. So I do get like a full day's worth, and I don't reapply my makeup because I just don't have the time in between. I used to, but I don't anymore. So I find that a setting spray, I'm really hoping, is going to help make my makeup not look so worn out partway through my 8-hour day, never mind having to continue to wear it until like 10 o'clock at night. So the setting spray that I decided to pull in is from NYX, and this is the brand new The Face Glue setting spray. I also bought the primer, but I wasn't sure if I wanted the setting spray or the primer. in for this prompt, but because I've only used the setting spray probably about twice, not that I've used the primer anymore, I bought them at the same time, I really want to test out the setting spray because I want to find something that's really going to help keep my makeup on. Yes, I'm still going through primers trying to find a really good one, but I want to find a good setting spray because sometimes I wear a lot of powder and sometimes I feel like I just need a setting spray to kind of like meld it all together as well. So I'm really hoping that within the few uses that I'm going to throw onto this product that I can get a good idea of how much I'm actually going to like it. Now, there is a good chance that I'm going to wear this every day and surpass the usage goal that I want to put on here, which I'm thinking is 10 uses. But if there's a chance that I don't wear or use the setting spray every single day, I'm hoping to at least get those 10 uses done within this month and have a bit of an idea on how I feel about this setting spray. And if it's going to be something I'm going to want to repurchase after I'm finished off with this one or later on in the future. But I'm thinking 10 uses is a good starting point for this. So this is in for Karen's Cafe. Next, we're going to go on to prompt number 5, which is clothes over brows. And this is a product that makes you feel strong and empowered. And as crazy as it may be, maybe it's not, but for me, I always need to wear an eyeliner. There's just something about that little black line on the top of your lashes that flicks out just a little bit. I don't do a crazy winged liner. I've just always done a little flick. But there's something about that, opposed to no liner at all, that just makes me feel so much more put together and so much more, I guess, strong and empowered. I just feel like I need a liner and I love it. So it's not a bad thing by any means, but I always wear a black liquid liner and it just depends on the one that I'm currently using at the time. So right now I'm using one from Wet n Wild and this is the Breakup Proof Liner. Now this is something that I wear every single day. So unless I throw more than like a 30 use goal on this, it will be out by the next update. So I'm just going to throw a use of 20 just because of course I'm going to get that done within 20 days. So next month this is going to be an easy rollout, but I also want to see if it's going to take me a year to finish off this project or if I'm going to finish it off sooner than later, especially if I do have usage goals. Now, because it's a basic staple everyday use for me, I kind of want to like not necessarily put a big usage goal on just because I know I'm still going to be getting those uses, but I want to find other products to pull into this project to give those like blushes, to throw those bigger uses on or smaller uses and just see how long it's going to take me to do so. So these staple products, I feel like they're going to be easy outs for me, but I do want to find things later on to last a little bit longer. Then for prompt 13, that is Deb. So that is a product that can be messy to use, but you love. Now, I decided I was going to pull in a setting powder, and I don't absolutely love this specific one, but it is the only loose setting powder that I have. It is messy, but I do like setting powders because, as I mentioned with my setting spray, I do wear powders a lot. My face is oily, so I feel like I always need a setting powder, and if I don't wear them, I just feel weird. I put it on before I even apply my bronzer and my blush, so I feel like it helps me not just apply, but blend those out better as well. Maybe that's just me, but the setting powder that I chose is the one and only loose powder that I have in my collection. And this is the pink one by Lottie London. So this one specifically, I'm not in love with, but like I said, I love setting powders. I go back and forth between loose and pressed, and I do have both in my collection right now, but I find that the loose ones are a lot messier than the pressed powders are, so that's why I decided to go with this one. And again, this is something that I use every single day. I use this under my eyes. Sometimes I will kind of spread it out and go all over my face with this one. So again, a usage goal, I'm just going to throw 15 because that's just what came to mind. So there is a very good chance that all 3 of these products are going to be rolled out by the next update. For sure, the 2, possibly the setting spray if I use it 10 times within the next month. I don't use setting spray every single day. There is a good time, like a chunk of time where I don't even have a setting spray in my collection. So I might only use it when I am working a night shift on top of my day shift. We'll just have to see. But I do think that I will be able to get 2 of these products out next month, no problem at all. So that is everything for this project. Like I said, everything is going to be down in the description box, the prompts, what I'm working on, the information, all of that sort of stuff. So go check it out. Let me know if you're doing this project. I would love to come and watch yours. Again, I absolutely love One Tree Hill. So maybe at some point I will try and get back into watching it. I do see a lot of like the little meme things on Facebook, just those random pages that are like One Tree Hill this and One Tree Hill that, and they just have like little pictures of clips of the scene and like quotes that they say. So I have seen quite a bit of those, like even before seeing this One Tree Hill project pan, so I was like, had to jump on it. Of course, how couldn't I? So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.